Pixar's big new release, Elemental, not doing as well at the box office as was expected. And in a sane time, that would just be entertainment news. That would be pop culture news. But now everything that happens has to be a political statement in one way or another. And so did you know that it failed because it was woke? I know many of you are thinking, wait, that's the movie about fire and water and all that, right? What's woke about that? I don't know, we're gonna try to figure it out. But conservatives are claiming victory over Elemental. By the way, it had a budget of $200 million. It took in about $30 million in its opening weekend. It came in second place to The Flash, which made $55 million. So The Flash underperformed, and you came in second to The Flash, so that's not ideal necessarily. But they're already, as I said, declaring victory. Clay Travis, who is a right winger with some kind of show and definitely aviators in his profile picture, said the new Disney-Pixar animated movie totally bombed at the box office, making just $29.5 million, the lowest Disney-Pixar release of all time. The Disney brand is a disaster. Picking woke battles with Florida Governor DeSantis is destroying their brand. Go woke, go broke. Yes, that is definitely the case. Disney has, after all, been picking many of these fights. It's Disney's thing. They're into it and they're the ones doing it. Anyway, all Disney had to do was make animated movies without political agendas for families to enjoy. Look at freaking Super Mario Brothers. It just made $1 billion this summer as an animated movie with zero politics. Yet Bob Iger would rather feud with DeSantis and destroy his company with woke politics. It's CEO malpractice. Yeah, Bob Iger will not shut up about Ron DeSantis. He is really just talking about it constantly. I will remind you though, that before Super Mario Brothers did well and thus became by definition an anti-woke movie, there were those on the right trying to get people to boycott it because it was woke. We covered it at the time. Anna Perez, the conservative host of the Wrong Think podcast, accused the film of brainwashing young females, quote, to be feminist due to Princess Peach being portrayed as a strong protagonist, not afraid to take the lead. She said, what they're doing is they're trying to brainwash society into thinking that's how young girls are supposed to be. And this is dangerous because then we have women who go out there and think they're men and they wind up getting hurt. They wind up getting raped. The reality is this has actual ramifications on society. Young women see stuff like this and this brainwashes them to be a feminist. And I love that then, I love that now. So normally they have to have like, a half-second long same-sex kiss to freak out about what's going on. In this case, she is losing her mind over the fact that Princess Peach is strong. She's an active participant in the movie. That's all it takes now for Mario Brothers to be woke, at least temporarily, until it does well. And once it doesn't go broke, then it can't, I guess, have been woke. Brett, what do you think?
So many of the arguments they have about wokeness are arbitrary and the question is begged. So they presume, like it is a problem. It's a complaint in search of something to, inspire it. They always want to call everything woke, and so they go on these crazy, like pretty much witch hunts for the wokest thing in there. Listen, I'm for things reading true in movies, and that being the test. So the difference between, in my opinion, Miss Marvel and Never Have I Ever. Like Never Have I Ever is shows a South Asian household that seems more realistic and nice, and isn't just doing it to like force representation in your face. And I think Miss Marvel just too frequently forces that representation in your face. It doesn't ring true as well. And so that should be the test. But trying to make representation ring true should be lauded completely. You should be okay to do it. But the right wing just wants to be mad about this, and they just create all these problems frequently out of whole cloth, and it's really stupid.
I will say I love Miss Marvel, so I couldn't disagree with you more there. But we will leave that for now. I will also remind you that The Little Mermaid made $250 million domestically already, $200 million internationally. It's closing in on $500 million. So what happened? I thought Bob Iger was focused on Ron DeSantis or whatever. Or is it that this is not actually some big ideological thing? It's just that some movies do well and others don't.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.